Okay, so let's talk about what the schedule says. How many people have looked at the schedule for 2 weeks? I think it's week 8. So you got these funny numbers, right? If you're looking at the yellows, I think it says 8x30-30. What does that mean? Well, what that means is you're going to do 8 repeats of 30 seconds hard and 30 seconds easy. Now granted, what you want to do is make sure that you've got a good warm-up in, 10-minute, nice, easy pace of warm-up before you start your speed work. Okay. Where can you do your speed work? You can do it on just a normal run. We set it up so that you know you're going to go hard for 30 seconds and then recover for 30 seconds. So you can do it on a normal run. You don't have to measure out any distances or anything like that. But that's why we set it up that way. Now the question comes in is, how hard is hard? Okay? How hard should I be going? Well, most people overdo it and they go too hard. They get injured or they can't make their run 48 hours later. So our speed work's on Tuesday here at Portland Fit, and by Thursday you'll have another run to do. If you can't go out and make that run and feel good, you went too hard on Tuesday. Okay? If you're using a heart rate monitor, you should be doing your speed work at your anaerobic threshold. Okay? And your recovery should be back to your aerobic threshold. So those of you that aren't using heart rate monitors, you're going to go hard but not uncomfortably hard, and check your recovery for 48 hours later. Okay? It's kind of an after the fact thing. That's your good measurement for telling whether you went too hard or not.
Correct.
Yes.
They should all be the same pace too. All 8 should be the same.
Thank you very much. John's just reminded me of my next note. So on these 8 repeats, the key here is that you need to make sure that all 8 of those repeats are done at the same level. If you go too hard on the first one and can't make the last one, then you went way too hard. Okay? So all of them need to be at the same level. Now please don't go out and do your first speed work and injure yourself. Take it easy. The first 3 weeks of speed work are all the same. I think it's 8 at 30-30, then 10 at 30-30, and 12 at 30-30 if you're in the yellow group. The blue-greens actually have more repeats to do. But you have 3 weeks to work on this 30 seconds of hard, 30 seconds easy. Okay. Now again, keep that in mind. What happens if you don't recover on the 30 seconds? In other words, you get done with the recovery and you're still breathing hard. Should you go do the next one hard? No. So it's okay to go longer on your recovery than 30 seconds. The key here is you need to recover between the 2 intervals. Okay? So is it okay to walk between the fast interval and the next fast interval? Absolutely. In fact, when we put people down on the track, we find at the beginning of the season, they're walking in between the intervals so they can get their heart rate down. You still get the same benefit whether you walk or jog or run during the recovery. The key is to recover and get your heart rate down. Okay? The purpose of speed work is to trick your body into building your muscles stronger for the next time. And that's done during the recovery process, not only during, not the interval recovery process, but your 24, 48 hours later. So if you're going out too hard, too long, you're going to break down too much muscle tissue and it's not going to be able to recover before you do your next run. Okay?